Roofing companies and roofers, are you tired of wasting thousands of dollars on agencies and advertising? If that's the case, watch this video. I'm going to be giving you guys the step-by-step process of how you can rank high, top 1% on Google My Business Profile. So when people search up roofers in your city, you'll be at the top of the list. It's organic, it's free, you can do it yourself. I'm giving you guys the secrets, okay? Let's just jump into it really, really quickly. I've worked with over 400 businesses. I'm from Giovanni Solutions, Canadian local service businesses. To give you an example, okay, I've worked with Kelowna Cleaners Ltd, Kelowna Pressure Wash. These companies are just a few of the companies that I've worked with. As you can see, if you search up Kelowna Power Washer, they rank first. If you search up in Google Maps, Kelowna Pressure Washer, they rank second. Super, super high on the list. This is organic reach where you don't have to pay Google or agencies money to advertise. You just need to do this stuff yourself. So that way you can just rank high. It's a lot of work, but if you're willing to put in the time, you guys can rank top of the list, just like the companies I've worked with. But if you're lazy and you don't want to do this yourself and you're like, John, I don't have the time, that's okay. Just click in the link down below. You can book a consultation with me and we can see if we can work together. But let's get into the sauce. Let's get into the meats and potatoes, stuff that you can actively do to get your business to rank higher. Okay, let's just take a look at, for example, roofers in Kelowna, because I work with a lot of companies in Kelowna. Let's just do Kelowna. If you're a roofer in Kelowna, what you want to do is you want to, number one, download this lovely link called GMB Everywhere. It's a Chrome extension, and what it does is just show some deeper analytics for people's Google My Business Profile. As you can see, the top of the list for these people, I'll just quickly refresh this because my website's bugging out a little bit. They have construction company, roofing contractor, a little bit slow, but also these ones, I bet you, they also have roofing contractors as the top. Yeah. All these businesses have roofing contractors as their number one category of service that they provide. Google factors in a lot of things, but the two main things is your company name and also your service that you provide. The star represents that this roofing company, the main service they provide is roofing contractor. Same thing with this one. This one's a little bit different. Rock Renovations, they offer construction. They're a construction company, okay? The second thing that is also very important for your Google My Business Profile is just the name. As you can see, Pinnacle Roofing Kelowna, Gentleman's Roofing, Roof Doctor, just having the word roof in your name or having the city that you work in really helps you rank high on Google. This might be too late for some of you guys because some of you guys might have businesses that have nothing to do with roofing, but that doesn't matter. For example, Rock's Renovation has nothing to do with roofing or Kelowna. They're ranked top because their website is optimized and my Google Business Profile is super optimized. The name helps a lot, but it's not the biggest thing. So just number one, having your name so that you have the city that you service your roofing industry in, or having roofing or roof in your business name helps a lot. But if you can't, not a big deal. Just make sure that your profile says that your roofing contractor is number one. I'm going to speed run through the few things that I'm going to go over. I'm going to explain why it's so important, and then I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to do it. So number one, obviously, we're going to talk about Google reviews, but photos is important. Just having good photos, testimonials of the service you provide is important. So this company, roofing, very good. Pinnacle Roofing shows their logo, great. People working at Pinnacle, their office, amazing. Roofing, easy. Pinnacle, nice. Just bunch of photos here. Ideally, what's good is if you can have clients take photos and post it here. As you can see, we can add photos and videos. That's very important because if it's the clients adding the videos, the client's digital footprint will also track going like, oh yeah, this is a legitimate website because we're getting information from all these different users across the world. All right, this is a legitimate business. Gives it a little bit more, what's the word? Social proof, you could say. The next thing that's very important is number one, making sure your phone number is here, your website is here, your location. And not only that though, they should have hours of operation. I'm pretty sure they should have hours of operation here. If it's not, I'd be surprised. But oh yeah, here, hours of operation. Just having hours of operation, very, very important. Okay. Next thing you want to go over is updates. This is just essentially like social media, just adding updates to your business so people can see, oh, this company is still alive. They posted something 5 days ago. Cool. they're a company. And then what we also have is Google reviews, and that's all this profile has. There's a couple things they're missing. They're definitely missing products and services, but they do have a booking link, which is very good. And for the most part, this is about a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 in terms of optimization for their Google Business Profile. So what can you do if you're a roofer? Well, let's use an actual profile. Okay, so I've worked with Kelowna Pressure Washers. Let's just use Kelowna Cleaners Ltd because this is an actual company that I work with recently. So we're ranking them higher. I've already finished working with Kelowna Power Washers. Or Pressure Washer. They're at the top of the list. So we don't have to optimize this as much anymore. But this one, we can definitely optimize. So what do? So you go into your Google My Business profile. You go to Edit Profile. You have your name, obviously. You have your primary category. So since you're a roofer, you'd have it as a roofing contractor. But since it's a cleaner, they have commercial cleaning services. But you can also add in secondary services that you provide. Put them down here. Description, just have it under 750 words. If you're lazy, just use ChatGPT. Good enough. Some companies like to have an opening date. Basically, if your company's been around for like 20, 30 years, 10 years, a decade, you can put your opening date, backtrack it by 10 years, and then you can put it on. So it shows you've been in business for 10 years. But if you're a newer company, you don't have to put that there. You can just take it off. This is optional, up to you. Some people care about saying, oh, I've been in business for a decade. Some people don't because they haven't been in business for a decade. Your discretion. Next thing you want to do is making sure you have your phone number, your website, and your service area. Service area is just where you're willing to go to service. You don't want to be going 5 cities away. So you want to make sure that your service area is within the region that you're willing to do for your roofing. Obviously, having the proper opening hours is important. Yes, if you're 24 hours, you will get a higher searchability, but if you can't reach back to clients in a quick time frame, it looks bad. So do with this as you will, but just have accurate business hours. And those are just the main things here. Next thing we want to take a look at is, like I said, photos. Photos is important. Just make sure you have your logo photo and your cover photo properly. As you can see, this one, we have photos of them cleaning the TD Bank. Amazing. Going into a house to clean. House they've cleaned. Business they've cleaned. Dentistry they've cleaned. Just having videos just showing the service that you do is very important. The more photos, the better. And ideally, photos from your clients is the best. But the 2 main photos you need to worry about is your logo as well as your cover photo. Cover photo, the dimensions are 1024 by 575. If you're a brand new company, it may take a couple days because it happens quite a bit. If you're a brand new business profile, it will say the photos get rejected. It's fine. Just leave it there for a couple days, a few hours, and it should automatically accept. If it's rejected, we can do another video for that another time. Okay? So photos, very, very useful. Edit products. This is a big one. You want to have products and services here. If you're a roofer, what you do is you have, for example, you would have residential roofing, commercial roofing, gutter cleaning, window cleaning. So you would have your services here, products here. What you would then do is you would have a product landing page. So when people click that photo, and it will show on here, they can click that product right there. What we'll do is we'll take them directly, for example, the website that I was working with, a free quote here. Okay, clicking that page will send you to here if you're a customer, and they can fill in all this stuff and then they can get a quote. Super simple, super easy. It's just another way to funnel clients through, so that way they are entering into your CRM if you have a CRM. Okay, for example, with Pinnacle Roofing, they do have a booking link, and that booking link takes them to here. Very simple, super easy. Now, a few things to get a little bit more in detail, okay, is this. Having your name, your location, your phone number, your email, a pinned Google map, so a map like this, in your website really, really helps with discoverability. It really helps. If you're not tech savvy, I can do this for you. Just book a call down below. But if you do this for your website will naturally just rank higher. There's so many things you can do to just optimize website to be able to help you rank higher. But this is just one other thing, okay? The last thing and the most important thing that I do want to talk about is reviews. Oh my God, good old reviews. Google business reviews. Oh, I hate talking about this, but it's actually very important. Google cares and doesn't care about Google reviews, but it's actually very, very important because Google reviews is social proof. But nowadays with social media, it's very easy to fake reviews. So, it's a catch-22, but let me explain. The reason why Google reviews is so important is because, yes, Google reviews can help you rank at the very top, but that's not the most important thing. As a blue service color industry in roofing, the reason why reviews are so important is not because you want to have good reviews for the sake of having good reviews. It's because of the Google guarantee. If you don't know what the Google guarantee is, the Google guarantee is essentially a verified checkmark on your account. What that means is it's the equivalent of Twitter checkmark, Instagram checkmark. It means you're a legitimate business. But the thing about Google guarantee and the Google checkmark is that it's an actual, like, legitimate checkmark. Google really vets your business to make sure that you provide a good, solid product as well as you have good reviews. If you have this checkmark, and it's huge if you have this checkmark, you will become at the top of the list with a checkmark with your website and a phone number. That's it. It's literally, if people searched up like Kelowna roofers, you would show up at the top of the list with a check mark with your phone number. That is just how powerful this is. And this is being rolled out to major cities and it's coming to smaller cities soon, okay? So this is going to happen. And if you're not ready to take advantage of it, your company's going to be in a load of hurt. But it's a conversation for another time. But the reason why Google reviews is so important is because most people don't have that locked down. Let me explain to you 2 tricks and tips that you can use to get better Google reviews, okay? 2 things that you can do to get better Google reviews. Number 1 is if someone asks you for a free quote at the end of the call or the free quote, you can send them a link, either SMS automatically or an email just saying, hey, could you leave us a Google business review? But what happens if they don't like the review? What happens if they think your quality or your service sucked? Or maybe at the end of a roofing job, you ask your client to leave a review if they can. What happens if they either don't like the quote or they didn't like the service you provide, and they're going to give you a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star? This is what you do. You send them to a landing page that has 5 stars. If they click 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, it takes them to a different page where they can fill out a feedback form. You'll get the feedback form, you can work on it. But if they like your service or they click 4-star, 5-star, it will take them directly to Google My Business profile here, and then they can leave the 4-star, 5-star. So you only get good reviews, and the bad reviews, you still get them. You can just correct the feedback, do whatever you need to do to fix it, and then if they are willing to leave 4-star, 5-star, you can get them to put the review there. It's a little bit shady, it's a little bit sneaky, but that is literally marketing in the 21st century. It's literally all a fugazi. Marketing is just, some people love it, some people hate it. It's the same thing of why people hate SMMAs and agencies and advertising agencies, because that's a whole rabbit hole we can go in. But these are just the few things that you can do to quickly just help your company rank high with search, okay? If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down in the comment section down below. You can do this all yourself, but if you're lazy and you don't want to get this done, just reach out to me down below. I'll have a bookings link where you can book some time with my team. We'll give you a 30-minute free consultation, so that way we can help with your business. And if at the end of it, if we like working with each other, we can see if we can do something with this. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. John Pan signing off. Bye for now.